This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has launched plans for a new museum of the future that will actively produce futuristic inventions and support the UAE's mission to be a global innovation engine. As well as providing a permanent home for the world's greatest innovations, the museum will work to stimulate and incubate imaginative solutions to the challenges of future cities. It will bring together the brightest researchers, designers, inventors and financiers all under one roof, which will look to empower creative minds to test, fund and market their ideas for futuristic prototypes and services. Speaking at the launch ceremony, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed said that today we show how serious and committed we are to 2015 as the year of innovation by turning the UAE into a major international destination for innovators. The museum's motto, "See the future, create the future," reflects a new approach to government innovation. The new institution will use design, technology, prototyping and foresight in order to create real examples of change. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed stated that the future belongs to those who can imagine it, design it and execute it. Here in the UAE, we think differently. While others try to predict the future, we create it. The museum will be located in the Emirates Towers area near Sheikh Zayed Road in Dubai and will open in 2017. The Sharjah Biennial 12, the past, the present, the possible, opened today in the presence of the member of the UAE Supreme Council and ruler of Sharjah, His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Mohammed Al Kazmi, and the president and director of the Sharjah Art Foundation, Her Excellency Sheikh Ahor Al Kazmi. This year's edition includes works by more than 50 artists and cultural practitioners from 25 countries, with over 2/3 of participants presenting new work and commissions. SB12 takes place in Sharjah as well as in the city of Kalba in the Gulf of Oman and will be on view through to the 5th of June. While challenging modes of participation and engagement, the event invites participants and the public to reflect upon the possibilities and ambitions of Sharjah.
There's lots of events going on. There's a program on our website on sharjahart.org that you can see for more information. Everything's free and open to the public, so we really encourage people to come and see this wonderful event, because it's not every day that you can come and experience art like this. It's not just, it's film, music, performance. We have films every weekend. We have education programs for children and adults. We have works located in the Arts and Heritage area, the Sharjah Arts Museum, the Flying Saucer building in Sharjah, which is a very important building from the 70s, Mina Khalid Port, and also work in the city of Kalba. So we've really gone across Sharjah with this Biennale this year.
The Emirates Art Foundation revealed that SB12 has been developed over 2 years of site visits, research trips and production, and many of the works are site-specific. Foundation officials said that unlike the previous editions, SB12 spreads further into the city, with Michael Jew's new commission featured across Sharjah Creek in a warehouse at Port Khalid, among many others. The 3-day opening programme features a series of events, including the culmination of Nikhil Chopra's 9-day performance, Use Like Water, as well as the work XYZ by Eduardo Navarro, centred around a new game developed with children from Sharjah schools and clubs.
Oh, the opportunity is amazing. I've met so many great artists from the region and from all over the world, and we've been talking and getting to know each other and getting to know each other's practices. So it's been a really amazing experience in that regard. I've met people that I've known about or have seen their works, but I've never met in person, so it's been quite lovely. The piece I made is based in painting, but it's quite sculptural in that it fits within a corridor within Beit al-Sarkal, and there's a video component. So viewers will be able to walk into the space and experience the work.
His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Mohammed Al Sharjah, the Supreme Council member and ruler of Fujairah, inaugurated the 7th expansion phase of the Black Pearl project today. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamad bin Mohammed Al Sharjah, the Crown Prince of Fujairah, was also in attendance. Vopak Horizon Fujairah, a joint venture between Royal Vopak and Horizon Terminals, which is wholly owned by Emirates National Oil Company, ENOC, has launched the 7th expansion phase, which intends to take its total storage capacity to 2.6 million cubic metres. The expansion will see 5 large storage tanks installed for crude oil, with completion scheduled for the summer of 2016. Vopak Horizon Fujairah is one of the world's largest bunkering centres and is the first independent onshore oil terminal outside of the Arabian Gulf. It caters for blending, break bulk and consolidation of petroleum products, and the expansion phase will see the construction of a VLCC jetty for the world's largest tankers, which will dock in the port. Officials revealed that with Fujairah's status rising in the oil trade, this new storage expansion will be of great economic value to partners.
Well, Fujairah is strategically located outside the Gulf. Obviously, if you want to sail into the Gulf, there's a different regime from a financial point of view, from a risk point of view, etc. And besides that, there's deep water here. And therefore the location is pretty strategic. In combination with the pipeline from Habshan to Fujairah, the crude oil pipeline operated by ADCO and ADNOC. Besides that, there are plans for a refinery here. That altogether will probably result in an interesting new market for us to capture. The place where we are now, 5 years ago, that was the sea. And the government of Fujairah, the municipality of Fujairah, has started a large land reclamation project to expand the land they have to support us in growing our business. And therefore they reclaimed the land with a huge, big area. And we can build now the first tanks on this reclaimed land.
They are building the tankage, and we are providing the VLCC jetties. VLCC jetties that is, require very deep water and handling ships of length overall of 300 meter and carrying about 300,000 metric tons. Sorry, that is approximately 2 million barrels. So this is something is adding to the future of Fujairah and opening the eyes to others. That is okay. Let us to go do on the crude.
His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the ruler's representative in the Western region, who's also the president of the Emirates Red Crescent, has given instructions to the agency to allocate 10 million dirhams to help Syrian and Iraqi refugees in Lebanon who are affected by the bitterly cold winter. 16,000 refugee families, including 1,000 from Iraq, will receive the winter aid, which will include food supplies, healthcare, blankets, warm clothes and medicines in the next 3 weeks, as stated by the Secretary-General of the ERC, Mohammed Atiq Al-Falahi. Al-Falahi noted that the agency is intensifying its efforts to continue to carry out the Show Compassion humanitarian campaign, which was launched by the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and supported by the UAE Vice President and Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The Show Compassion campaign looks to provide warmth to 1 million people to help them survive the harsh winter as the Levant countries were hit by snowstorms, which caused temperatures to drop to below zero. He also ordered an airlift to transport winter clothing, blankets, food and other essential items to the refugees in Jordan and Lebanon, in addition to affected people in Gaza and other parts of Palestine. The first of the 3-phase Etihad Rail project has been completed, and the UAE government has released 700 million dirhams to start construction on the second phase, as announced by the Minister of Public Works, Abdullah Belhaif Al Nuaimi. Addressing a press conference, the minister also revealed that the contract for phase 2 of the Etihad Rail project has been awarded. Al-Nuaimi was quoted as saying that the Etihad Rail project is on track and it is moving as per schedule. And the government is funding phase 2 because this has immense strategic value and they will make sure that the project is delivered on time. Phase 1, which was completed at a cost of 4.7 billion dirhams, runs between Shah and Habshan to Ruwais over in Abu Dhabi. The 1,200-kilometre Etihad Rail line will link major industrial zones, cities and ports, connecting all the Emirates of the UAE, and will eventually connect with the GCC railway. He said that the UAE and Saudi Arabia are in line with the set schedule, but not all Gulf countries will be ready by 2018, and hence 2020 has been set as the maximum timeframe for the project. The UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs is warning UAE citizens against travelling to India due to a number of cases of swine flu in different regions of the country. The MOFA also advised citizens currently in India to avoid affected areas and to stay away from public places where there is a likelihood of the disease spreading. In a statement, Rashid Ali Al-Daheri, the Director of Citizens Affairs at the MOFA, stated that the travel warning is for the safety and well-being of all of its citizens travelling abroad. Al-Daheri also called on travelling UAE citizens to be cautious and to call the UAE Embassy in New Delhi or to contact the Operations Department at the Ministry. He also urged UAE citizens to enrol in the My Whereabouts service programme and to read the travel advice page on the Ministry's website. And finally, looking to other news, some of the world's best motocross riders will once again descend onto the capital's sand dunes as the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge returns for its 25th edition on the 27th of March. From the 27th of March running until the 2nd of April, Abu Dhabi will once again host the opening round of the FIM Cross Country Rallies World Championship, with some of the best motorsport stars ready to take on the desert. Regarded as one of the world's most prestigious international cross-country rallies, there is much to cheer about for the competition during the 25th anniversary celebrations, as it has officially been declared as the top cross-country rally of the FIA World Cup. Among the teams that spectators will be looking out for is the KTM racing team, which has been the most successful side in the motocross stage, having won the challenge 16 times. In the lead up to the event, the team's top riders Mark Comer, Mohammed Al-Balushi and Sam Sunderland interacted with the media today, where they discussed their preparations for race day. With an experienced lineup, the team will look to seal a win after their 12-year winning streak ended last year. Speaking during the event, this year's Dakar Rally winner Mark Comer and two-time UAE motocross champion Mohammed Al-Balushi said that the team is in high spirits and will put on a good display to continue their winning ways in the race.
Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge is one of the beautiful races that we can find around the world, no? So I always feel like home, and I won a lot of times this race, and it's the first race of the World Championship. So I hope to win again another time, no? But it's going to be very difficult. But we know we will try, like always. You know, Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge for me is one of the important races that we have during all the season, no? You know, it's for many years is in the calendar, and is like a typical race that it's marked in my calendar, no? And I hope that KTM, you know, we have a strong team. All the riders are in the good condition. I hope the last races KTM is winning, and I hope the team can continue in this line.
Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge is very important. This is 25th year of the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. For KTM, of course, they are the best. They are the king of the cross-country rallies.